I'm Jody Ness, owner of Wildfire Steakhouse, and this is the best Valentine's Day appetizer ever. I'm going to show you today how to make the simplest but sexiest appetizer ever. These are pan-seared scallops with a tarragon beurre blanc sauce. What I'm going to do now is a reduction. This is going to take maybe 5 minutes. This is a great pan, very low profile, very wide. This should reduce pretty quickly. I want to get this to almost a syrupy consistency. Then we're going to add some cream to it, just for texture, a little bit of butter, some tarragon, and we're done. That fast. It won't take more than 5 minutes to make this. A dish like this really is very easy to make, and although it is intimidating and it's perceived high-end and it is an expensive product, follow a few simple steps and you can do this at home. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the first reduction, I'm going to start making the scallops, and nothing better to sear them in than a little bit of butter, but you don't want your pan too high because then your butter is going to burn right away, and that'll give a really dark color. The real trick to searing scallops is that you want to get the outside seared, but the inside soft, not overcooked, and they overcook really fast. We also don't want our butter to burn, because if our butter burns, we're going to have some very dark, in fact, very brown scallops, and we want to try to avoid that. Well, you really want the outside texture to become really nicely seared, golden brown, maybe even a little bit of charring around the edges, but you really don't want that to penetrate to the middle. So about 1.5 minutes, maybe 2 tops on a medium heat, flip it over. Same thing again, it should be firm on the outside, but when you press it right in the middle, it should be really soft. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little bit of cream to my reduction for a little bit of texture. Making an emulsification is very important that you do go constant and slow. If you let it come to a boil, it's going to separate. If you do it too slowly, it's going to separate. And now I'm going to start adding the butter. Now this is an important component to a beurre blanc sauce, where you don't want to add too much in, but because my pan is really wide, I'm going to put a little bit more than usual. Take your time on this part. You don't need the butter to melt too fast, and you want to be stirring constantly so that you get a really nice emulsification. And that's just really taking a whisk, any whisk you've got, even a blue one, and just stir gently. I'm going to take about a teaspoon of tarragon, a nice heaping teaspoon. Flavor's wonderful, but like any green herb, put too much and you'll overpower that really fast. Presentation is very important because, of course, we always eat with our eyes first. So I'm just going to plate that down now and do a really nice run on the plate. I want these scallops to sit in a sauce on top of it. Take our scallops, place them gently right along what we just finished doing, our line. At the end of the day, food is love, and nothing says I love you more than taking the time and effort to put together a great meal for the one you love. And as we finish decorating with a little tarragon, don't tell me that's not going to impress.